but I realized that anyone that's known you for at least 5 minutes has at least 5 stories to tell about you. So it really wasn't that hard to come up with a few, and you can just imagine all the ridiculous and good times that we've had. I first met you when I moved to Orange right before 5th grade. We both had Mr. and Mrs. Flanagan together. And I don't know where she is today, but I think she deserves a mention, because I'm sure wherever she is, she's cursing our names for driving her. Although you were always the class clown, I definitely recognize that you were the perfect Batman to my, Robin to my Batman. I could always rely on you to have my back and vice versa. It wasn't long after that we were hanging out every day after school, wrestling and horsing around all the time. Just ask your parents or my parents about that. Lucky for me, you were blessed with 2 left feet, so it really wasn't that difficult to come out on top. At our 6th grade graduation, you managed to do the unthinkable. You fell off the stage, not once, but twice. I still love to this day how you tried passing the blame off on others. But surely our principal, Mr. Russo, said it best when he gave you the impromptu Most Graceful Award. I was actually a little bit worried that you were going to trip and fall during the wedding, but I'm especially glad you managed to stay upright. My best memories just came hanging out with you after class. Looking back at that time, it always puts a smile on my face and reminds me of how simple our lives were and how much it stinks that I live so far away from you guys. Sports had always been a big part of our lives, so I think it's only fitting I mentioned some of our sports escapades as we were growing up. I remember we would always try to play basketball after school. And man, when you did actually agree to play with us, you watch out, because you laid claim to a new style of basketball. You are bar none the world's dirtiest basketball player. Where you would follow the hell out of anyone that came near you, and then writhe around on the ground in asthmatic pain. Seriously, those are some of the funniest moments of my life. I wonder if this is a skill set you're going to pass on to your kids. A few times, some of our adventures even led to injury. I remember on our 4th or 5th snowboarding trip, you got the idea that you were God's gift to the snowboarding community. There was a huge jump in the terrain park. And naturally, you decided to go flying off of it at maximum speed. Unfortunately for you, gravity is unforgiving, because as I looked down from the top of the ski lift, I saw a crumpled body and a few nearby skiers poking you with their ski poles, making sure you were still alive. You may be a resilient man, Mike, but when your children grow up, please promise me you'll make them wear helmets. Now that we are older, I used to fear that this childlike fun we used to have was going to go away, but you really proved me wrong. For example, every time I call you and ask you about work, to hear you tell it, you just got out of a meeting with Warren Buffett, and you're on your way to your next meeting with the board of directors. It's reassuring to know that some things never change. Mike, you have been the source of much amusement of my life, but most importantly, you've always been there for me when I needed you. You're the most loyal and trustworthy friend I have, and I consider us more like brothers than I do as friends. You might come off as somewhat of a goofball, but those that are lucky enough to get to know you see what a great guy you are. I think you and Kate are a special couple, and I know you're going to make an outstanding husband. Kate, I think you're a wonderful person with a great sense of humor. You're the most supportive person I know, and I think that's going to lead to even more success for both you and Mike. And most importantly, you somehow managed to keep Mike injury-free, which is a feat in and of itself. Congratulations to both of you, and I wish you many happy decades together.
Thank you, Jason. You may now be seated. Bon appetit.